One thing's for sure, Kuma definitely has a spot reserved in heaven. Seriously, the man's been through hell. He lost the love of his life, then finds out Bonney isn't even his real daughter. Episode 1132 of One Piece is pure emotion. So grab a tissue, smash that like button, and hit subscribe. Because I know you haven't smashed anything today yet. Over with Dragon, Ivankov, and the Revolutionary Army. They get a distress call. An island is under attack. Ivankov says they can't help. Their ship is full of the wounded. But Kuma? Kuma says screw that. He's going alone. Ivankov tries to stop him. But Kuma's been on edge ever since Ginny disappeared. And just like that, he uses his devil fruit powers, teleporting straight to the island. There, the rebels are getting wiped out by the Holy Knights. Kuma arrives, burning with rage. 2 years have passed since Ginny was taken by a celestial dragon to be his bride. Yeah, hold on to that info. It'll hit harder later. Fueled by fury, Kuma starts destroying everything. Soldiers dropping like flies. One by one, he crushes them. And when he's done playing around, he unleashes it. Ursa's shock. The Zoro killer. A single massive blast that vaporizes the enemies and half the city along with them. The rebels celebrate. 3 years of suffering finally over thanks to the Revolutionary Army. Or rather, just Kuma. But even in victory, Kuma is haunted by his memories. He turns to Dragon and says, I'm done. He's heading back home. As they wait for the rain to pass, Ivankov runs up. They've received a call from Ginny. Kuma's eyes light up. He's full of hope. Ginny says she's finally back in the lower world, but she got sick. The celestial dragons didn't want her anymore, so they threw her away. She only called to say goodbye. Kuma's happiness turns to heartbreak. Tears fall instantly. He can barely stand, but then he remembers something. He knows where she's going. He runs off, while Ginny, with a weak voice, tells Dragon to take care of Kuma. Kuma races to his hometown. At the church, he finds Ginny lying on the ground, her body covered in glowing crystal. He asks what happened. The villagers explain. When she's exposed to light, her skin hardens like stone and turns to crystal. Kuma breaks down, remembering everything they went through. But then, he hears a sound, a baby crying. Ginny had a child. She brought her here to keep her safe. Kuma looks at the child and swears, I'll protect her. And now, remember what I told you to hold on to? Bonney is actually the daughter of a celestial dragon who used Ginny. Now Kuma's trying to raise her with the help of the village grannies. After almost drowning the poor baby in a bath, he remembers how much Ginny loved to eat. And days later, Bonney takes her first steps, looks up at Kuma, and says, Daddy. That breaks him, but also starts to heal him. Years pass. Bonney grows up. Kuma splits his life between her and the Revolutionary Army. But of course, peace doesn't last. One day, he discovers that Bonney has the same disease as her mother. First thing Kuma does? Shuts every window in the church. No sunlight, ever. His friends hear the news. They rush to get doctors, but one by one, they all say the same thing. There's no cure. So Kuma steps down, leaves the army to be with Bonney. Dragon supports him, tells him to live with no regrets, and promises they'll search the entire world for a cure. Time passes again. Bonney's now 5 and causing chaos with the local kids. They call her a vampire because she can't go out in the sun, but she's not having it. She fights back with that Bonney sass. That night, Kuma tucks her in, asks her, if you could travel anywhere, where would you go? Bonney smiles. I want to go to Sky Island. Maybe that's where Nika lives, closer to the sun. Kuma smiles. Does the sun god Nika dance? And Bonney dances too. Later that night, another doctor visits. This one knows the disease and says something Kuma wasn't ready for. It's incurable. And Bonney has only 5 years left, at most. Kuma's heart shatters. He sees it happening all over again. Bonney walks in, catches the end of the conversation. She asks, what were you talking about? Kuma forces a smile. You'll be fine after you turn 10. Another year goes by. And now, the king himself arrives at the village, sending another batch of elders to the land of no return right in front of Kuma.